so at this point, you guys are getting ready to go to a Tyson fight. The Tyson fight.
Yeah.
Okay. And you go to your homeboy, and you also hear that Suge bought 100 tickets for the fight. And you guys leave on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys meet up with anybody or anything?
Oh, shit. No. We just got our rooms. Kicked it every day. Seen the dude the day before the fight. On that Friday.
Okay.
Shit.
What was the fight like? You guys went to the fight that night? You guys were sitting separate?
Like I say, the day before the fight, the Friday, I'm out there waiting. We out there waiting on our cars. I'm waiting on my car. Man came over there. You know, all them bitches around and everything. He made me look like a movie star. You know what I'm saying? What up, big dog? And people like, he got to be somebody. That's why I didn't understand the next night, you know, want to put tips on my nephew. Goddamn, homie. Yeah.
Yeah, this was the day before, right? You're saying the day before?
The day before.
Okay. So take me through the night of the fight. What
I was sitting there, after the fight was over, we had got our tickets from the scalper, a little homie from Rolling 60s. And we had our tickets everywhere, different where. So I told I thought you pass out the tickets. Told everybody meet me at the cafe. So fight was over. We sitting there in the cafe waiting on our food and stuff. My boy from 1180 East Coast came in there, said that them dudes just jumped on nephew.
By the time they all met up, is when Trayvon comes over and say, hey, there's Baby Lane, the dude that tried to take my chain. Try to take my chain. Everybody keep that, you got to get that cleared up. Trayvon didn't lose his chain. Trayvon, you know, came over there and said to his big homies, which is Neckbone, Buntry.
So he didn't tell Pac.
He
just said it out in the open.
Said it out in the open. Pac, we talked about earlier in the interview, being who he being. You either ride with me or you not with me. Takes off.
Didn't say nothing to nobody?
Takes off. Ain't said nothing. And runs over there towards the guy. And started literally, hit him and he falls down. The homie's doing what they supposed to do. Takes off behind him. Run, and then they, stump him out.
I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, they just jumped on your nephew. And they asked us, did we need any help? We're like, no, we cool. And we met up with nephew. And like, them dudes just jumped on me and shit. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys went over there, Suge and everybody was already gone?
Yeah, they was gone already. And
when did you meet up with Zip?
When did I meet up with Zip?
Yeah.
When did I meet up with Zip?
Right.
I met up with Zip,
Before that, right?
we was all at the cafe.
Oh, okay. Zip was with you guys at the cafe, and then you guys went outside?
Yeah. Yep. Sure enough. Yeah, we went outside.
All right. Did anybody say anything during or before the fight with Orlando? Because I read somewhere that somebody ran up and asked him, are you from the South or anything?
No.
No? None of that?
Orlando was a kid, man. Orlando was a kid. Grown-ass man's jumping on the kid. Yeah, they jumped a baby. They jumped a kid, man. That's wrong, man.
How old was Orlando at this time? He was in his 20s, wasn't he?
I think he was like 20. Couldn't buy liquor. You know what I'm saying?
So you guys meet up with Zip.
Yeah.
And this is where he gives you a gun.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that, but
That's what it says in the book.
well, you gonna have to buy the book. Matter of fact, the book is Compton Street Legends. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't just gonna give you it all on where you have to read the book. You gonna make the book a little less excited. You know what I'm saying?
Orlando's been jumped, and Keefe D gets word. Somebody lets him know that Orlando's been jumped, and then they go meet up with Zip.
Right.
And what happens with that?
According to Keefe D, Zip and some other guys from New York approach him. They say, hey, we got your back on this. You need some help. And Keefe D says, no, got my boys. We'll handle this. He says, but we have we don't have any weapons. And Zip says something to the effect of, I can help you out with that. They go out to the car. Zip gives him a Glock. And then they go after, on the hunt.
So one of the little homies, like, we at the, all week they've been advertising that they giving a concert at the 662 Club. So we go up there to the 662 Club. Wait about an hour. They didn't ever show up or nothing like that. So we was on our way home, stopped and got some liquor. And stopped and got some liquor, so we...
There was two cars. There was a van and then the white Cadillac, which was a rental from, I think, Long Beach Enterprise over by the airport. And Keefe D was originally in the van. But after they kind of had a little bit of difference of opinions of whether they should do this, Keefe D gets out of the van and gets into the Cadillac with Terrence, Dre, and Orlando. So there were two cars that originally went over towards the 662.
We stopped at not the liquor barn, but one of them liquor stores out there. Got us some liquor and shit for to go party. Boom, we on our way back.
Who all was in the car that night?
So you have in the back seat DeAndre Smith. He's sitting in the left passenger seat. And then you have Orlando on the right. And then in the front seat is Keefe D as a passenger. And then Terrence Brown is driving the Cadillac.
Oh, you get to Flamingo and Vegas Boulevard for to make that left. And here we see this dude, skinny man, Tupac.
Weren't some girls yelling though?
Yeah, he was like, Tupac. He was hanging all out the window like he was in a parade. And damn, then we like, there he go. Made a U-turn. Hit that little gutter lane. Yep. After that, boom. Dude we went up on the side and boom. Made that right. It was over.
When you guys pulled up, you seen Suge. You looked Suge in his eyes?
Yeah.
What'd you feel at that time?
None.
And at what point does Keefe D give the gun to Orlando?
Just prior to actually pulling up, once they see the entourage going in the opposite direction, they make their U-turn. As they're approaching the line of cars, that's when Keefe D hands it to the back seat, because he knows that they're going to be on the left side of the vehicle and he's going to have to shoot across the face of Terrence Brown.
Okay. Did he first try to give it to Terrence?
No, he first tried to give it to DeAndre Smith, who was in the back seat behind Terrence.
Okay. And then what happened?
DeAndre Smith was like, nah, I'm not the one who's going to be doing this. And Orlando just grabbed the gun and proceeded to shoot.
You seen the first shot hit Suge?
Yeah.
What did you think when you seen it hit Suge?
I thought he was a goner. But yeah.
Somebody chased you guys and you still had some more shots were exchanged.
Yeah. Yep, sure enough. Had to get the car fixed and everything.
After the shots are fired, the Cadillac takes off, and the girls looks like accidentally ended up following them as they were trying to get out of the way of everything.
Yeah, the girls are just like trying to get the fuck away from the chaos. As the shooting ensues, they're not sure what's going on, and they just go in the direction that seemed like the easiest escape route. So there's nothing like intentional about it. They just happen to turn the same way that the Cadillac did.
Right. And then somebody else from the death row entourage followed Keefe D too, correct?
Yeah, Buntree was driving his Celica, his Supra, and Then he had what's his name in the car with him. The name escapes me right now.
Okay. And they followed him, and how far did they follow him?
A very short distance. You know, once they got around the corner, the Cadillac was taken off. They're receiving fire back in their direction, and so they kind of just backed down.